Take 5 for foodies. Now hold on just a second. When I had the sushi guy in, I know some of you were out there going, oh no, I can't eat that raw. Well, wait till you hear about this. You know what? None of this and nothing that we talk about today has a face. Isn't that right, Queenie?
That is true.
Isn't that the clue, huh?
Yeah.
If it has a face, then vegans are not interested. And you are one.
Mm-hmm.
Were you raised as a vegan?
No, I've only been vegan for 10 years.
Okay, well, tell me about Queenie before 10 years ago.
My family I grew up in Hong Kong. My family and I immigrated here. We lived in the Midwest, and then I moved out here for my first job.
But Asian food in general has less meat, more vegetables, more fish than we have in the West, right?
Yeah, definitely more seafood. I think we do a bigger variety of vegetables, but and we're more familiar with tofu. But it's also pretty heavily meat-centered.
Queenie, you just did it right off the top. We've been on the air about a minute and a half, and you did the T word, tofu. Excuse me, I have to do this. It just, there's something about tofu that kind of turns me off. Maybe it's the texture. I don't know. Do you like it?
I like it. I think you have to know how to prepare it the way you like it.
How can I learn?
There are tons of videos online on YouTube that you can follow, and I have the vegan slow cooker and cookbooks that you can also learn how to make tofu.
Okay, where can I get all of the information that I need about vegan living if somebody's right on the edge and saying, yeah, I like steak, but I could get along without it. I'd like to try it, but I don't know how to start.
I think a good source is through the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, PCRM. They have a program called 21 Day Kickstarter, and it comes with a bunch of different great recipes. And you can just follow the meal plan and just follow, and it's very nutritious. And the point of it is so that you can eat a healthful meal and feel great while it's vegan, while it's being
But who do you represent now? Do you have a vegan restaurant? Queenie's Place?
I wish. I'm part of a group called Vegan Arizona. We are on meetup.com as well as on Facebook.
Okay, say that again. Vegan?
Vegan Arizona.
Uh-huh. And it's vegan.com?
You go on meetup.com/vegan Arizona.
Okay, all right. Vegetarian versus vegan, what's the difference?
Vegetarian used to mean strictly no animal products as well, but it has sort of diluted to incorporate dairy and eggs. So vegans pretty much just live by the rule for not eating any animal products. Pretty much any animals that we think would suffer from being used for food.
All right, but is it the origin of veganism to be just simply sympathetic to the animals? Or do you think it's a healthier way of life?
I think I think it's a healthier way of life. I think it's a lot of people go vegan for environmental reasons. It's more sustainable to eat lower on the food chain, and also for ethical animal rights.
You know what worries me more than anything else? Every time I run into a vegetarian, much less a vegan, with the exception of you healthy rascal, I just keep thinking that they look so drawn and they look so ill and like they're going to keel over at any moment. And I think you're not getting enough protein. Can you get enough protein when you're having a complete 24-hour day, 7-day-a-week vegan diet?
Yes, definitely. And it's actually backed by American Dietetics Association as well as the American Heart Association. It even recommended for pregnant women. I think you just need to read up on making sure that you have all the essential like amino acids and protein and all the minerals and vitamins that you'll need. It's definitely doable. Nowadays, we're lucky that you walk in a grocery store, you can find tons of stuff that's vegan.
Like, for example, these that you have on the table representing a whole lot of sources of protein?
Yes, definitely. So we try to stray from bringing in a lot of the mock meats, the meat alternatives that are made from like soy or wheat gluten for those who have allergies. So I brought in very natural sources. The main thing is to make sure that you get a variety of it, to eat a variety of different sources. So some of them that I have here, lentils are a great source of protein, and you can get these at a local farmer's market or any health food store. You can even buy them in bulk, so then you can buy just a little bit to try and, kind of mix, not having to commit to like a big bag.
And there's all kinds of natural products, of course, and plant products and so on. but you can also supplement your diet with protein powder.
Yes, definitely.
But I like going out to dinner. I like going out to restaurants. What then?
We have a website called vegphoenix.com. It features all the restaurants that have a vegan menu or a vegan dish or strictly vegetarian and vegan. On that list, it also has items such as these that you see here, where to get them for cheap locally in the Valley. And it also has, we also have rankings and restaurants of the month. And also we have like a strict list for like vegan pizza, if you're craving for pizza, or vegan dessert, where you can go for that.
I noticed in your list of restaurants here that this past week's restaurant that we had on Take 5 for Fruity, Breadfruit, is included. So it's not all vegan restaurants all the time. You can go out to a pizza restaurant and still find a vegan dish. You can find out all the other information that you want, where you get all of your restaurant information right here. Take 5 for Foodie, KTAR.com.